Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are out doing another maintenance job, hopefully the last one of the season. You might be asking, where's the boat gone? Well, the boat is down at the marina, and I will show you what the problem is. In the previous video, you would have seen Sonia trying to get some footing on the marina slipway, because it was very slippy. So without even thinking about it, she put her hand on one of the rollers and it stayed in that position. Now, with a boat roller like that, that caused a major problem when we were trying to recover the boat. These are not meant to do that. They're meant to sort of fall back into position. So they need to be very wobbly and floppy. Let's get on with it. As you can see, these are meant to be quite wobbly, but that is completely seized up. And they've got the same on this side, really seized up. And some of these split pins look like they're just about to fail where they're so rusty. Instead of buying all the new parts, it was actually cheaper to purchase the whole thing as one unit. A lot cheaper, actually. It's just a matter of taking these off, greasing up the point and putting a new fresh bolt in there, and making sure that they can move nice and easily. So that's the job. We'll get on with that now. Now this one is being a pain. The bolt is literally seized in place. The only thing I can try is getting an Ooga Dooga onto it. And funnily enough, my Amazon delivery has just arrived. I've just got the cheapest Ooga Dooga, but well, it wasn't quite the cheapest, but the most powerful Ooga Dooga that they had on Amazon from CC. In the reviews, it was up there with the DeWalt's and the Milwaukee's for power. The only problem is, will the batteries last or not, being so not a top brand. I don't really need the batteries to last too long because I'm only going to be using it for the boat and stuff. So for the price that it was, it's all right. So we're going to give that a go in a minute and see if I can get this last bolt off. I wanted to address the sticky hinges that we've got here. Now you can just see them. They're literally just a piece of metal, and this swing arm is on it. Now this was really stiff, so what I did was, all these bolts are too rusty to take off, and I haven't got replacements for them yet. But so I literally just have been pumping grease in the actual gaps to try and push it inside the actual pivot, and it seems to have worked. This is now swinging lovely. So this one as well, it was a little bit stiff, and now it will spin pretty good. It's not as good as the other one. I'd say that's enough. Another job I have to do here is replace the rollers. These are called keel rollers. If I can show you, those split pins just look corroded. And there's one on that side as well. So yeah, so I've got to try and get those off, and those washers, and then try and get the main pin out. This one is a lot easier, but it's got some serious gouge marks on it where it was it's been battered a little bit, but it does roll, and I can see a little bit of grease on the actual pin. So I think the hardest part is going to be getting that pin out of this one over here. So that is what I'm going to do next. go and see if the Ooga Dooga is charged yet. There we go. All the bolts are replaced. All looking good. All the U-bolts sorted out. And just to show you what they did look like, if I leave these any longer, I think they're just crumbling to pieces. I won't be able to actually get a hold on them, and then it'll be a nightmare trying to get them off. Oh my goodness. I don't think I could have done that without the Ooga Dooga, the cheap one from Amazon, but it done the job. It really has done the job. We have got all the bolts all nice and replaced on every section, and the one up the front here as well. There we go. So all the bolts nicely replaced. So if ever I want to adjust that now, I can do that fairly easy until they rust up again. Looks like the kill rollers have made an advancement since the trailer was actually made. Now that was the original and didn't have any sort of like insert inside there, but the new one, I don't know if you can see in there, it has like a nylon insert. So a bit of grease and that should roll a treat. Clean some of this grease off. It was on there before. Put some on there. There we go. Put the roller in. Then that. Put the washers on and then add the split pins. There you go. So I can bend one that way. Don't know how they hold this in place, but we have a nice spinning roller. Morning. It's the next day, and today I'm going to be finishing this trailer. We're going to get it all finished so then we can take it back to the marina and pick up the boat. So all I'll be doing today is looking at these, fitting the rollers back onto these parts of the trailer. I have prepared all of these, cleaned them up, degreased everything, so they're ready for the wheels. I don't know if you can see this section here. This is cast aluminium, and they've got this raised section. Now, they are a very, very tight fit within the gap. Sometimes you can't even fit them in. There we go. That one just sort of sits above. So I had a look at the old ones, and they actually had much flatter versions of this. So I'm wondering whether this is like an adjuster plate. So you can sand some of this off to allow it to fit smoothly. I've also just widened some of the holes, just or the two brackets, just so that I can fit them in nice and easy, and then I can do the adjustments with the sanding. So I've got just a drill with a sanding disc on, and here's one I've done earlier. And there we go. I've just sanded the bits down a bit. And this one now, if I show you there, that one just fits snugly in place without any effort at all. So once I get the bolt in there, that will be lovely. So I'm going to carry on and get the rest of these sorted out. And there we have it, all complete. They've all been adjusted, all been tightened up. I've sanded all the bits that were causing the problem and wouldn't let them fit. I'd just like to say thank you to Extreme Trailers, the handy little tips. They said to sort of sand it down with this, which is brilliant. So thanks, Jamie, for all the help, getting all the parts that I needed for this and explaining how to fit and adjust things just right. So I couldn't have done it without their help. Thanks very much for that. But we are done now on this video. It's now ready for me to go and collect the boat and pick that up. So until the next maintenance job, but hopefully next video, I'm out and about on the water. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Until the next maintenance video, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.